Hello, my friends, I'm back again. Today I'm going to show you some of the craziest updated mold parasites you've never seen before. Let's go. First off, we have the mold. Well, that one's pretty obvious. Ah! Oh! What is that? What am I looking at? It's a massive blob of tendrils, black pumpkins, and particle effects that are making me sick. It also has a massive boss bar, and the mold is spreading everywhere. That's wonderful. Well, the particles have vanished now. Look how much health this thing has. It is literally just a blob of mold with a bunch of heads and a bunch of tentacles. I love how the sky is flickering between normal and green. That's really funny. Okay, I'm sick of this. Bye-bye, blob. What the heck is going on? What is happening? Why is there music? What is going on? What? What is happening? Get me away. Get me far away. It doesn't go away. The music is forever. What is happening? Okay. After finagling with the settings and turning some things off and back on again, the music has vanished. Thank goodness. I was starting to get really creepy. Look at the mold. Look at the trees and the grass. You never know how fast a parasite infection will spread. You also never know when music is gonna haunt your eardrums for all time. Well, there's no way that's gonna karma me in the future if I leave it alone. So let's move on with the video. Next up we have the proto mold seed. So I imagine this just summons in the infection. What is that? What is that? Made the advancement prototype. What is this thing? It is a massive blob of creepy black ooze bleeding heads with tentacles that spawns in the mold. It also makes no sound. Huh. Bye-bye. Very odd. I have a feeling this entire mod is going to be confusing me every step of the way. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. Now, on with the show. Next up, we have the brain mass. Ha. It's not even here. I heard it, and it was a blob of flesh. What is going on? So far, every mob in this mod so far is just confusing me. Next up, we have the Screamer Mound. Okay, this sounds interesting. Is the game mode on peaceful or something? There are zombies over there, so it can't be. What's going on? Everything I summon in just vanishes. What is happening? Next up, we have the Mutant Pod. If this thing summons in nothing, I quit. What is happening? There is nothing here. I'm going insane. Next up we have the gas fissure. Nothing. Next up we have the giant tendril. Oh, finally. Oh my gosh. That is a giant tendril. This is the third actual mob of the video, considering a bunch of them just didn't spawn in. It's a massive tentacle. It is huge. That is a very tall tentacle. It also doesn't attack me. It's like 10 stories tall, but isn't aggressive in the slightest. It just killed a fish somehow. How has it done that? It just killed a fish. What are you doing? I might just leave it here just because it's kind of funny. Having a massive pillar. Next up we have the Rotling. It is a blob of black, creepy green heads with tentacles with smaller green heads on the ends. Or bulbs, I can't really tell. It doesn't make any sounds. Neither of these... Why does the tentacle keep summoning in fish? What is happening? This is a very bizarre mod. Can I just say that? We have a bunch of creatures that didn't do anything. We have a tentacle that drops tropical fish from the floor. And we have a massive floating creature that doesn't appear to do anything. All these guys seem to be relatively passive. Next up, we have the two-headed mutant. It runs away from me. It makes the most horrendous choking gargling noise, attacks its brethren. Why are you attacking your friends, buddy? It is exactly what its name suggests. It is a two-headed mutant zombie creature. Go away, all of you. It is a two-headed mutant mold blob type creature with a massive mouth of black eyes, green teeth, and faded blue jean shorts. Interesting. It also makes the most disgusting noises. It sounds like it's an old man groaning. Next up we have the Mutant Sprayer. Mutant, spray me away. Well, that was an awful scream. It screams, it groans, it looks like a pig, kind of. They all keep running into the water. It is a massive congealed greenish blob with gun turrets sticking out of it, a sad face, a brown blob at the center of its body, legs with long black toenails, and it covers the area around it in a cloud. Not to mention it makes horrendous gagging sounds. Stop it. Am I gonna have to do a gag contest and out-gag you just to muffle your noises? Ugh! The noise it makes when you hit them sounds like a bag of wet chips being crushed in someone's hand. Get some sticks thrown in for good measure. How much health do you have? Why does this thing never die? Are you kidding me? Okay. Ah! Reptile 7 rotted away. So on death... Oh! What? Huh? On death, it explodes and inflicts a rotting effect. What is happening? The tentacles started to be active. It is grabbing creatures and fish. It grabs anything from the water and hurls it to the ground. So I jump in the water and swim out to about here. Are you gonna grab me? Mr. Tentacle, yoo-hoo! Can you grab me and chuck me in the air? Huh? No? It grabs everything but the player. Very peculiar. Next up we have the mutant nest. This is where the mutants live, I'd imagine. Mutants all live in a nest. Nope. It's a horrifying mutant creature. It is a blob of moldy flesh with 2 arms, a mouth with a bunch of curved hook-like teeth, red tendons holding it together, and a brown tongue. Not to mention his head is extended from it on a stick and looks depressingly annoyed. What is happening here? Why is there an army of zombies? What is going on? What is happening? They're all on me! No! Help! There's an army trying to kill me. I might have to kill the massive tentacle just because all these things want me dead. And now they're just distracted. I am so very confused. They just went from trying to kill me to just running away in fear. What is happening? What on earth is going on? Goodbye, everyone. Ah, the sweet sound of silence on island. Next up, we have the mutant parasite. This is the first parasite mob that has the name parasite in it that I have seen in so stinking long. Aw, it's kind of cute. It's like a little moldy apple on 4 legs with a stalk sticking out of its back, 1 singular tooth sticking out of its underside, a sad little face. You know those trailers? That apple creature that runs around on 4 legs? I don't even know what their trailer's for. This is like an evil version of that. Oh, its death sound sounded like it was being eaten. Next up, we have the Spitzer mutant. Resembles a zombie very vaguely. It has mold feet, a mold body with no arms, a horrifying head with a bleeding mouth and large black eyes, faded jeans, and a hole at its center. Just a black hole. It doesn't spit, which is kind of funny. It just kind of walks around. Next up, we have the mutant Juggernaut. Whoa! Okay. Why are they all going off to sea? It crawls around on 2 ridiculously buff mold arms, has a moldy tail, spikes sticking out of its back that appear to be made of bone, a bunch of spikes sticking out of its torso too, big tentacles sticking out of its back, and a moldy head at the center. Very interesting creature that vaguely does resemble the Juggernaut. It also has an absurd amount of health. Why aren't any of these guys attacking me? So far I've been attacked only briefly. That's kind of interesting. Bye-bye! Are the mold mobs friendly? Do they help you kill other parasites like the moss mobs? Is that what's going on here? I'm deeply confused. Next up we have the Armzuka mutant. This is gonna be awesome, I can already tell. Is a mutant zombie blob type thing with multiple tentacles, a red arm extension on one side, and 2 eye stalks that appear to be shooting red blobs at supersonic speed. Ow. They actually do a sizable amount of damage. Every parasite from this mod so far seems more interested in killing any living thing nearby than me, which is kind of interesting. They don't care. They don't care about the player at all. They just care about spreading the infection. Gotta love the devotion. Next up we have the Puncher mutant. Hello there. Hit me! Where are you going? It's another mutant zombie type situation. It has tentacles sticking out of its torso. One of its arms has been completely meshed around by some tentacles. Its other arm is just a massive moldy extension. It has 2 eye stalks sticking out of its back, and a lower jaw loaded with blood and teeth. Either that or a tongue and teeth. Blood and tongue look so very, very similar. Next up we have the Stalker mutant. Oh great, now I'm gonna get stalked. Wonderful. That is terrifying, actually. That is really, really scary. It is a tall, Enderman-like mold creature. Kind of looks like Cactar almost, or like a pickle. It looks like a very skinny pickle. It has 2 hands with claw machine claws for fingers. It has spikes sticking out of its back, and its head is a green mouth. Neon green. And it makes horrendously vile screaming sounds when you hit it. This is the sound of suffering, ladies and gents. This is how I have a creature who does not want to be here and just wants to... that. Just wants to that. Next up we have the mold bulb, followed by the proto mold bulb and the tiny mold bulb. First off we have the normal mold bulb. Oh my, is a massive blob of moldy heads. Moldy heads oozing black ooze. The proto mold bulb doesn't exist apparently. And the tiny mold bulb, which is a much smaller version of the large mold bulb. The heads also look decidedly more concerning. Ah! They also just explode. What? Mold bulbs also seem to explode into a massive mold mouth, made up primarily of mold blocks, teeth, and a black pit that literally, if you jump inside, you just insta-die. This mod is all levels of confusing and hilarious all at once. Next up we have the termite. Ah! It makes a horrendous buzzing sound, crawls around, has moldy legs, and is made up of many blobs of mold, has black eyes, and 2 pincers. I was once chased by a swarm of bees, like they were all around me, and that mob reminded me of that. That's how loud and obnoxious the noise it makes is. Next up we have the moldy zombie. Wow, it's exactly what I expected. It is a zombie, but covered with mold, and has a mildly scary looking face. Look at that. Black oozing eyes, hinging mouth, bleeding tongue. It would be pretty scary if it was actually attacking me. You guys don't seem very interested in me. It's really strange, you know, something in all these creatures are supposed to be trying to murder me, and then they just don't murder me. And last but not least, we have not a mold being smiley face. Let's see what we got. Ah! Well, that was a lie. Ah! Is a mold child with long moldy claws and a face mildly resembling Clown Pierce. That's what vibes it's giving me for some reason. What was that scream? I quite like you. I think you might be my favorite based on aesthetics alone. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been a blast reacting to all of these updated mold parasites, and I'll catch you next time. Sayonara. Sayonara.